And I said that because I was just thinking that for this year, the color that's said to be big is. So if you are ever in doubt when you are pairing two pieces of fabric, what you can do is just look on your fabric and look for. Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel, Comfy DIY Home. Now, aren't these cushions, pillows lovely? So it's a new year and I do want to be able to have a storefront online so I can share all these lovely handmade DIY items with you guys so you can incorporate them into your space, make your space personal, right? The thing with these pillows is that they are one of a kind. I generally don't make them from like a bolt of fabric. I make them from very expensive designer fabric samples, and so I have a whole bunch of fabric samples here still that I am going through to make these pillows. However, I am going to be also listing, if you guys are interested, some of these fabric samples so that you can purchase them and make your own pillows. What I do is just go through them and get coordinating fabrics, and I'm going to show you how I coordinate the fabrics in just a minute. But check this out. This is one panel and this is another panel, and there are some of them that are bigger. I can show you what the bigger ones look like. Now, I don't have any of these panels listed on the website, but when I settle on how I'm going to be going about doing it, then wherever I am, whether it's Shopify or it's Squarespace or it's on my website, wherever it is, I will go ahead and I will list some of these fabric samples for you. Now, having a comfy cozy DIY home, it means that you're incorporating a lot of personal stuff and DIY not only by yourself, but let's say DIY handmade, handcrafted. So it's just not a cookie cutter accessory, right? And so your space become more unique. Now let's check these pillows out. This one I like to call my bird song pillow. It's embroidered, not printed, embroidered. And the way I choose my combination of fabrics for my pillows is I look at the two pieces of fabrics and I look for something that is similar, right? Now this has a black background with very small beige polka dots. And then on this side, it's a beige background with a black embroidered pattern, right? So they coordinate nicely, right? And you don't want to, you want to have your patterns be a little different in scale or size, because if they're the same size, they're going to be competing with each other and they're not going to complement each other, right? So this is just the right size for the embroidery on the front. This one here is one of my tasseled pillows. Now this one is also tasseled. I took leftover tassels that I bought from the fabric store. They were in a bag. I like to look for as is or clearance bins when I go to the fabric stores. Yeah, I'm giving you guys a lot of tips and lessons right in this video, although I'm just introducing my handmade pillows. But that is what we do here, right? We share, right? And so what I do when I go to the fabric store is go through those bins to see any gems that I can find. And I like to buy these bags, plastic bags that will have like leftover lace and different type of trims and stuff in it. And then I will use them to embellish whatever I want to embellish, right? Now, what I did was use two different tassel bands here. I have the brown with the gold running through, and then I have the beige, right? And so I just decided to do a cross hatch thing, which is on the diagonal. And basically these two panels are solid. So there's a brown, so it's like color blocking, and then the tassels go nicely with the colors of the pillow. This one here, which is a striped, I took one of the color from the stripe here, and then I just got a solid back. And the solid back has a color from the colors on the front. So they both coordinate nicely. This one had similar approach to this one here with the tassels and just a lovely combination. This one is embroidered. It's not printed, it's an embroidered pattern that's on it. And what I did is I used a solid back, a light brown back. And the light brown, if you notice, is taken from the embroidery. There's light brown in here, light brown in here. And then the background is a darker brown. Plus, you know what? This, if you are into trends, which I don't know how you feel about trends, but I like some trendy things because they can become classic. But some trendy things, you have to change when the trend changes, right? And so I'm not into trend that much, but I can go with it a bit. And I said that because I was just thinking that for this year, the color that's said to be big is brown in all its form, in all its shade. And this is a deep brown. This is a dark beige, light brown. And this lovely blue and beige pattern that's on the front is actually a complementary color to the colors in this cushion. So if you're into trends and you want something brown on your couch, these are brown too, right? It's a part of the trend for 2026. And they won't go out of style, because that's one thing. Cushions or throw pillows don't go out of style. These are more like a faux leather, soft leather. You know, some leather is kind of stiffer, some are more pliable. This is like a faux soft leather. The same thing with this. It has a crackled finish on the material. And what I did was I took 3 different colors for the front here, and I did stripe, stripe, stripe. So it's like an ombre effect, like lighter to darker to darkest. And then on the back is a brown color that coordinates with the color that's on the front. This, again, we have, wow, I didn't really plan that. It just happened naturally, but we have a lot of browns here, which brown is the color trend for this year, 2026. Here we have brown again. We have the brown, blue, and white stripe. And I went ahead and paired it with the check. The check pattern complements the stripes well, right? Because this check pattern also has some brown top stitch that goes along the front, back, and so it looks more like a stripe itself. Yeah, the combination is great, and I put them together. Here is another one which is similar to this. It's soft. It's a faux soft leather. And the pieces that I cut from these ones, which I did the ombre effect here, I used on other cushions. So this, I have a browner piece here and then a lighter brown. But then on the back, I also put browner piece and a lighter piece here. This color here is not the same as this, but this is the same as this, and they work lovely together. They speak to each other because of the crackled finish and also the brown hue. Like, it's different intensity, right? But they work well together. So if you are ever in doubt when you are pairing two pieces of fabric, what you can do is just look on your fabric and look for similarities in color, texture, and pattern, and make sure that your patterns are not competing with each other. All my pillows are made with a zipper, so you can open the zipper and you can take the insert out and clean the shell of the pillow. Now guys, go ahead, please check them out on my website. I will put a link here. I will put the link for my website in the description box. It's VALRINEVERNON.com. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you got any value from this video, please go ahead, subscribe, turn on your bell notification, like the video, share, and leave me your comment. I can't wait to connect with you again in my lovely space. I'm finally home, my friends. Thank you again so much for being here. See you soon.